Might as well call this Meryl nothing because it's illegal. As in, I wasn't supposed to catch it. Goodbye, old friend. Nothing was released? How did you do that? That does not make sense. What's up, everyone, and welcome back finally to another episode of Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Unfortunately, we did have to release Meryl because I was not supposed to catch him. This here is Route 104, which is technically the same route as the one that we were in before the forest, Petalburg Woods. I forgot about that completely. I've been forgetting about a lot of things lately. Anyway, we still have the rest of our team, Parker, Kung Pao, and Bonsai caught in the last episode. Parker has also gained a couple of levels here. 2 levels, which I guess is the literal term of couple. Couple is usually 2, right? But usually people say like a couple of things, you know, like 1, 2, 3, just a couple of things, not exactly 2. Which is the same thing for pair. But why is a pair of jeans just 1? See, does that mean each little sleeve of the jean that you put your leg in is 1? And that's why it's a pair? I don't know, man. Why don't we ask Rich Boy Winston, who has for some reason transferred over to this area? Because I know for a fact that in the original, or well, I guess, yeah, in Ruby Sapphire, he is down before Petalburg Woods, but in this game, for some reason, he's migrated up here, and I don't know why they decided to make that change if he's going to end up on the same route anyway. One thing I keep forgetting is that we also have speed up, so we should definitely make use of that. And yeah, we did win. Good job, Rich Boy Winston, moving on up in life, but still, there are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Is that how the commercial goes? I don't remember. Look at this, even this thing is talking about pairs. There are pairs of trainers who challenge others to 2-on-2 Pokemon battles. Ooh, there is actually one of those coming up, the very first one as a Fatter Mac, but before that, we do have another girl to take on. So, anyway, today we are hopefully going to make it to the Rustboro Gym. I am actually pretty excited to take it on because I think we have a pretty good chance of winning. Hopefully we don't end up losing any Pokemon, because that would be a very bad start. And usually, if I can get a good start in anything, like if I'm ever trying to do something in life and I get off to a good start, I can usually end it off well. Like, to put into example, I guess just with video games, whenever I'm playing Guitar Hero, I've been playing a lot of Guitar Hero lately. I don't know why, it's such an old game, I guess. Like, can you believe how old Guitar Hero is? Sometimes I think back and I'm like, wait, this came out when I was like 8? What the heck? It's already been like 10 years? I guess that's how I feel about this game. But I've been playing some Guitar Hero, which I used to play back when I was in like 6th grade, and now it's been like almost 3 years since I'm done with high school, so it's been a pretty long time since then. But anyway, I've been playing that, and whenever I get off to a really good start on a song, I'll usually end it off really well. And it looks like our friendly neighborhood Wurmple is actually going to be evolving, so let's find out which one we got. Will it be Cascoon? Or will it be Silcoon? Will I accidentally hit the speed up button and make it look like the game glitched? It looks like it is. I have no idea because I don't know what these things look like. Silcoon. Awesome. I'm pretty sure Silcoon evolves into Beautifly, which is the more common one. And Cascoon looks pink, I guess, and evolves into Dustox. Yeah, I'm right about that. I know that I'm right about that because I just thought about it in my head and I remembered that in the anime, May and Jessie had Cascoon and Silcoon, and then the pink one evolved into Dustox, and that was Jessie's. And anyway, I forgot to show the picture of Silcoon and Cascoon in the last episode, but just take my word for it. I don't know if I can show it off maybe in the Pokédex. I don't think you can. Let's find it, though. Why the heck not? There it is. It's got 2 eyes. The other one is just off of reach. But yeah, it'll evolve into... Oh, Cascoon doesn't even look that much pinker in this one. He's got angry eyes, though. Look at that. That's scary, man. Anyway, we are going to take on now our first double battle in this game. We are twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Imagine that in like a really creepy little girl voice, but like duo. Like if they're both talking at the exact same time, saying both things. That is the creepiest thing, man. I have not met that many twins in my life. I think I've only ever met like 1 pair of twins. Is that what you call them, 2? Why is everything today about 2s? Okay, do you call them like a pair of twins? It's like, nah, it's just a couple of twins over there. Would that mean like 2 pairs of 2 twins? Like, how do you say that? That's so weird, man. Thinking about couples and twins and pairs. Whatever. A pair of twins here. I've only ever met 1 in my life, and they were both very drastically different. But when they're like, I guess that has a term for it. When they're identical, is that what it's called? When they literally look the exact same, and they also kind of act similarly, it is so creepy. And sometimes they'll be completely different, but they'll act like they're the same. So they'll just try to make you, like, to creep you out. I feel like the people that I knew that were twins did that at some points. They were like, you know what, today we're gonna pretend like we're the same person. And it would creep me out, man, because it's weird. It's like sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what if this thing came to life, man? I would be so freaked out. What about having like an identical twin? It's like you're looking at the mirror the whole time. That would just be creepy, man. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I would not want to have a twin or be a twin, or however the proper way to say that is. If you're a twin out there and you are watching this video, let me know, because I have only ever met one pair of twins in my life. I think it's kind of like a really rare thing. I think I've actually met more albino people than I have met twins, which I'm pretty sure that albino is a lot rarer than twins. And I think I had a friend in like 8th grade that was albino, and then there was this girl in my high school that was albino. I guess that's it. There might have been one more, but I can't remember. But I only remember one pair of twins. Which one is rare? Which one isn't? I have no idea. But I guess that's my discussion on twins, because we have now made it to Rustboro City. No one has died so far. We almost have a Beautifly. Everything is going great so far. And like I said, when things get off to a good start for me, it just kind of, you got to keep riding that train, man. What else can I don't know if I can give any other examples. My best thing was from Guitar Hero, because that's what I've been doing lately. But man, it's been so fun. I don't know what even got us back into it. I guess it's just our friend Chris had it. We were like, let's play it. And then we played it. And then I got back into it. And now I'm back to when I was in 8th grade, and all I do was come home from school to play Guitar Hero all night, because I had no friends. Did I say 8th grade? Because it was more like 6? I don't know, man. I've moved so much that you would think I would remember every grade I've been in, but I honestly can't. It's just like everything kind of blends together. Anyway, here is Rustboro City, so we are going to go explore in this place a little bit, see what we can find inside. I forgot that in this generation you can't run inside of buildings, which is really annoying. I'm so glad that they added that later on, because honestly, I don't know. I know that they like to think of it like in real life. It's like, who the heck is going to be running around random buildings, right? But no, man, it's a video game. You should allow me to run wherever I want, because that's what I do, man. I just go into random people's houses and apartments and just run around their entire complex. Just, man, you know what? At least we've got this. This is what we really need. The savior of this game of not being able to run around. Okay, I knew that there was someone that gave me something in this building, and it looks like it was that kid. So there we go. They're talking a little bit about the Devon Corporation, which, that was the guy that we actually saw earlier. He got attacked by a Team Aqua Grunt, and he works for the Devon Corporation, and the Devon Corporation itself is actually right over here. Look at how fancy this place is. It's got its own little fence all around it. Oh man, I can't wait to play these games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because I just kind of imagine all of the cities being in 3D, but you can never really tell what they're going to look like until you play it. And the demo actually came out. In case you guys missed it, I did a playthrough of the demo in Japanese, but in case you just missed it, or in case you did miss it, or you just don't want to have any spoilers, I will be doing the English version anyway, so I guess if you're one of those people that don't like spoilers, then maybe you should stay off for a little bit, just because I guess up until the game comes out, there's probably going to be a lot of spoilery stuff. Then again, if you don't like spoilers of games, you probably wouldn't be subscribed to this channel, because I upload trailer analysis and Koro scan stuff all the time. So anyway, this guy here, look at him. He wants us to make his daughter laugh, and we've got to tell him a funny word to make his daughter laugh. Now, if there was anything that ever made me laugh when I was a kid, I mean, I wasn't a little daughter, I was a son. But one thing that always made me laugh was butts. So we are gonna tell him about the wonder of butts. Ah, I see, let's give it a try. Butts. She's not smiling at all. Dang, that sucks. Are these real Pokemon? Oh, they're plush dolls. That's kind of creepy, man. Surrounding your daughter and all of these plush dolls. Imagine if one of these like came to life. Just like, it's a Pokemon plush doll. Suddenly it just makes it cry, like you just hear Torchic cry. That would be pretty scary. Anyway, enough time wasted here. Let's actually move on. I don't think there's anything important here aside from this house. You want to make sure to come here, because this is where you get yourself the HM for cut. What's up, man? I know you've also got a little daughter over there. Maybe we can, you know, go cut some trees together or something. I don't know. What the heck do cutters do? The cutter's house. It's like, it's kind of strange. Like, how would you, like, even go about approaching this guy? It's like, hey, man, want to be friends? You can go, like, cut trees together. Is that how he goes about his normal, everyday life? It's like, yeah, I cut a tree the other day. Cool, man. That's awesome. You know what I did? I recorded Pokemon Emerald. I would imagine that's how his life goes. I think here we get the Quick Claw, though. If I remember correctly, this is the game where we get the Quick Claw. But I always found it strange because this guy is very slow. It's like, man, couldn't have been quick. Maybe if you ran around the building. It's like, here you go, the Quick Claw makes you run fast, explains it better. But no, I guess he tells you anyway. There we go. And as far as I know, there's nothing else in here aside from Scott. Hello, didn't we meet before? I think back in Petalburg. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon battle experts. So what brings you to this school? Are you a trainer too? The first thing you should do is to have a Pokemon learn cut. And I guess I never even knew that that guy was in there. So you learn something new every day. Hey, here's a little park, I guess. I just want to see, like, what all of this looks like in 3D because, like, I don't know, these games you can tell what everything is, but there's some things that you're like, I don't exactly know what this would look like. Like, is this a real park? Is it just a house on the grass? Like, is this fence super tall, or is it just kind of a short fence? Because you can't tell, mostly because of the perspective, too, I guess. So I don't know what Rustboro is actually going to end up looking like. Either way, though, let's move on, finally, and do something. Unlike this guy, he just... All of these people actually don't do anything. Have you ever noticed the NPCs of Pokemon literally do nothing? They just stand around. I mean, I guess that's what just a lot of people do, is just kind of stand around, mingle around at the speed of sound. Hello! I thought you were a trainer, but you're not. There are some trainers on this route, but they're actually up on the north, so you got to go all the way around and through Meteor Falls. So if you were able to get to that guy, he would probably be way too high level, and we'd end up losing the Nuzlocke. So how about we don't do that? Even though there's really no way we could do that. So anyway, there's no patch of grass here, at least not in this area, so no new Pokemon to catch. Let's head onwards to the next route, and here we can catch something. Oh, I thought that we could do the event where we save the Devon guy, but I guess that's not until after the gym. So we will definitely spend this episode training up and getting ready for the first gym. I thought that maybe we had that little, hey, youngster Joey, what are you doing all the way over here, man? Usually you're the first, but I guess in this game, you became the... I don't know how many trainers we've fought so far, but we've definitely fought quite a couple of them. Youngster Joey is pretty far off from home. Usually, Route 1, I mean, is his home. Alright, so what Pokemon? Oh my gosh, another Poochyena. That's all there is in this game, I swear. Oh, and we can't even run away. Thank you so much, Poochyena. The first Pokemon that we run into in this route that is not a Poochyena or a Wurmple. I'm not going to count Marill because I wasn't supposed to catch that. So I guess if we run into a Marill, which I don't even know if there are any Marills in this route, then we would be able to catch it. But now we're not even running into a Pokemon. So I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to fight Mr. Bugcatcher Jose. That's my grandpa's name. And you know what they say about Jose? I have no idea what they say about Jose. What do they say about Jose? Do you know what they say about Jose? If you do, let me know, because I have no idea what they say about Jose. Nincada, though, is one Pokemon that we could definitely run into on this route. It would be pretty interesting to actually end up using a Nincada in a playthrough, because I don't think I've ever used a Nincada before. Parkour at level 9, pretty nice. I think he evolves at 10, so might get ourselves a beautiful, beautiful eye pretty soon. Can we run into something that is not Wurmple or Poochyena? And it is gonna be Taillow, actually. I actually really wanted a Taillow because this was my second Pokemon ever. The first time I played Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, I got myself a Mudkip as my starter, and then the first Pokemon I ran into that I caught was a Taillow. We are also dangerously... Oh my god, I just realized we might kill this guy. Holy moly. That would have been bad. I should probably heal myself up because I don't want to end up accidentally dying. That would have been really bad. But Taillow was actually my very second Pokemon, I guess, that I ever caught. We should have used a Premier Ball on this guy because he's special, man. Press the B button. That makes Pokemon break out of their Pokeball, right? Yeah. Did you guys ever have those myths where, like, I guess everyone kind of had these. But I thought it was kind of like a local thing because back when you're a little kid, you think like there's not much else in the world aside from this small area that you live in. So I used to think that I was like the only person that would think such a thing. It's like, There were myths where, like, you had to hold down the B button and down, or, like, select or something to catch a Pokemon better. But apparently that wasn't just a thing in Puerto Rico. That, like, spread all around. Because when I ask friends now, they're like, yeah, I did that too, man. So, I don't know, man. Although it is small, it is very courageous. It will take on a larger Skarmory on an equal footing. Are you kidding me, Swallow? Swallow Talo is what his name is. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the first Talo that I ever caught, his name was Ace or something like that. I don't remember. But this guy deserves a new name because this ain't no Ace. This is his, long descendant over time and space, and I don't know. But what name should we give this guy? I have no idea. What's a cool bird's name? Okay, well, when I was growing up, my dad had a lot of birds called finches, which I don't know if there's a Pokemon named Finch, or a Pokemon that is based off of Finch, but we're gonna name this guy Finch, because, I don't know, it's cool. It'll remind me of my dad, too, because he had, basically he made his own aviary in the backyard, and I thought it was always really cool, because it was really big. You could actually go stand inside, and you just see all these birds flying around you, and it was awesome, and he built it himself, which I always thought was really awesome. My dad was definitely, like, good, like, at building stuff, and I guess that kind of passed down to me, but I was more of, like, just drawing, I guess. I've never been good at, like, building things. Like, I actually like building things, though. Whenever I get, like, a shelf or something off of, like, I was gonna say Walmart, but that's not the only place you can buy furniture from. But basically, whenever I get any furniture that you can build, I always really like it. I guess because I always like Legos as well. And it's basically like a big, grown-up Lego kind of thing. Whismur is the next thing we run into, so that could have been our possible team member, but we ended up getting Finch instead, and hopefully he becomes a good member of the party. I don't think we're really going to use him that much until after the first gym, because I feel like he would just die if he came up face-to-face against Roxanne. Anyway, we got another double battle coming up. One thing that Pokemon Emerald actually introduced is trainers coming up from both sides to fight you, because previously double battles were only the ones with trainers that are actually standing together, like as a double, as a duo, I guess, as a pair, as a couple, as a sock. I don't know why it's a sock, but it is. How do we take care of this Geodude? We should probably kill him first, because if he has any rock type moves, that would not be good for Parker. So hopefully he doesn't have any rock moves, and I don't think he does, so we'll be probably fine. I'll actually just take out Shroomish just so that we don't keep getting absorbed, and hopefully Kung Pao doesn't end up dying. Okay, well, Lotad has got nothing on us. Oh, no, I thought maybe he used, water, whatever. And now we don't have any embers, so maybe we should have taken him out earlier. I mean, I don't know, this will take a while, but we'll get him eventually. Please don't harden. That's just not fun, man. Can we take him out this turn, please? Oh, man, this would suck if Lotad somehow pulls out, like, an upset right now. Maybe he has Water Gun, and he just hasn't been using it. That would really suck. That is no damage, man. What have you been feeding this Lotad? Whoever this girl that is... Actually, it's a hiker and a little kid. So, whatever you're doing, you guys are doing something wrong. Because that Lotad not getting enough protein or something, man. I really like Lotad. It just looks cool. I like the fact that you can see a normal lily pad just standing in the middle of a little lake, and then a Lotad can be under it. And you would never know until you lift it up, and then you see his little derpy face looking at you. And then you probably scream and cry, because if you ever saw that in real life, it would probably be pretty scary. Anyway, Parker is evolving once again. Just because we didn't have enough pairs and couples and duos in this episode, we now have a dual evolution. Just a couple of evolutions today, you know, just a couple of them. Then again, I also think that Kung Pao might evolve in this episode, because we've got a little bit more to do today. I'm gonna get rid of Harden just because I never liked that move. I always really like Beautifly, though. I don't know which one I like more, though, Beautifly or Dustox. Which one do you guys like more? Beautifly or Dustox? Or maybe neither of them, because I know a lot. I guess if I had to choose out of all of them, the butterfly kind of Pokemon, let's see, what else is there? I don't know if you would count, like, Ladybug and Ladian and stuff like that, but I guess between, like, Butterfree, Breedrill, I can't even say it, will rock you hard. Yeah, man, that is not what you should be saying to little boys that you just met. No, sir. Oh, no. I should not have fought this guy because we don't have any Ember left, and I don't think... Oh, we do actually have an Ether. Kind of weird to use up an Ether so early in our journey, but you know what? We kind of have to, because Otherwise, I'd have nothing to take this Geodude out with, because I didn't go heal up. And a second Geodude should be fine with that. Oh, and we get the burn. We have absolutely no danger of ever getting taken out. Anyway, Kung Pao is actually about to evolve, but I don't think we're going to do it this episode. So what I'm going to do is actually end it off here. And next time, we will do a little bit of last-minute training with our buddy Kung Pao. Hopefully get him to evolve, and then be able to take on the first gym. I was thinking maybe that... Wait, are the glasses over here? There's a guy on the other side of this tunnel looking for, like, black glasses, and I think maybe they're on this side. Okay, I guess they're not. They're over there. Anyway, that is going to be it for today, guys. So next time, we will take on the first gym, the Rustboro City Gym, the Rock-type gym, with our girl Roxanne. She about to rock our socks off. And I ain't just talking about a pair. She's going to literally rock all of your socks. The entire drawer full of socks. She's going to rock all of them. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. And I will see you all next time.